Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Friday, October 10, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, good morning. How's your week going so far? Looks like another busy one ahead.
Morning, David? Yeah, it's picking up steam already. Deadlines are looming as usual. You grabbing your black coffee?
You bet. Strong and simple, just how I like it to kickstart the day. Hey, did you see the headlines about that government shutdown? It's really messing things up.
Oh, I did. Congress couldn't hash out the funding deal, so non-essential services are grinding to a halt. Hundreds of thousands of federal workers furloughed already.
Exactly. Started right after the fiscal year kicked off on October 1. If it drags on, it'll hit the economy hard with billions lost in productivity each week.
True. For us in the private sector, it means potential delays in government contracts. Our sales team might feel the pinch if clients tighten their belts.
Spot on. Imagine pitching deals when everyone's watching their spending. It's like trying to sell ice in a blizzard. Anyway, how's your project pipeline holding up amid all this uncertainty?
We're adapting, but it's tricky. Had to rejig some timelines last night. Working remotely helps, but nothing beats being in the office for quick touch bases.
Tell me about it. I had a client call that went south because of spotty internet. These disruptions just add to the chaos. Speaking of chaos, that Nobel buzz this week has been everywhere.
Which one? There were a couple announced recently.
Let's start with the physics one. 3 scientists, John Clark, Mitchell H. Devoret, and John M. Martinis won for discovering how quantum mechanics works on a bigger scale, like in electric circuits.
Yeah, they showed quantum tunneling and energy jumps in macroscopic systems. It's foundational for quantum computers, making the weird quantum world observable at human scales.
Right? Tunneling particles slipping through barriers like ghosts. Sounds sci-fi, but it could revolutionize computing. Faster, more secure systems for everything from banking to our CRM tools.
Absolutely. As a project manager, I see it streamlining data analysis. No more waiting hours for simulations. It'll keep us ahead of the curve in tech-driven projects.
Haha, ahead of the curve, that's my sales mantra. We could pitch quantum-enhanced software to clients. Gets them excited about future-proofing their ops.
Good idea. To be honest, it's inspiring how basic research leads to real-world wins. Makes the daily grind feel connected to something bigger.
Totally. You know, my morning routine's been off with this shutdown news hanging over us. Woke up to emails about budget reviews.
Same here. Team leads are on edge, pushing for efficiency tweaks. Anyway, back to the Nobels. The chemistry one caught my eye too.
Oh yeah, that was clever. Suzumu Kitagawa, Richard Robson, and Omar M. Yagay got it for developing metal organic frameworks, these superporous molecular structures.
MOFs, right? They create vast surface areas in tiny spaces, like a sponge on steroids. Applications from gas storage to water purification in deserts.
Exactly. They trap gases efficiently, groundwork for carbon capture, or even pulling moisture from dry air. Imagine that tech in logistics, lighter materials for shipping.
Or in our office supplies, more efficient filters for the HVAC system. It's all about innovation trickling down to everyday efficiency.
Trickling down, love that. Relates to how we optimize sales funnels. Pack more value without the bulk. By the way, how's your coffee treating you today?
It's hitting the spot. Needed that caffeine boost after a late night reviewing reports. Yours?
Solid, fuels the fire. Hey, tying back to the shutdown, experts say it could shave points off GDP growth if it lasts weeks.
Scary thought. Weekly losses around $15 billion already. Affects everything from travel to research funding.
And research like those Nobels? Ironically, the prizes highlight science progress while funding gets squeezed.
Well said. Makes you appreciate stable environments. Our company's been lucky so far, no major hits.
Fingers crossed. We've got that big quarterly review coming up. Better stay in the loop on these trends.
Definitely. I'll flag the quantum stuff for our tech integration meeting. Could spark some ideas.
Do it! Clients eat up forward-thinking pitches. Oh, and the moths, they called it like a molecular sponge. Practical for cleaning up pollutants, too.
Yeah, environmental angle is huge, ties into sustainability goals many projects now chase.
Sustainability buzzword gold in sales? We could weave that into proposals. Anyway, enough news talk. What's your first task today?
Diving into stakeholder updates? Got to align everyone before the afternoon huddle?
Sounds structured? Mine's a barrage of cold calls. Wish me luck closing a few.
You'll nail it. You always do with that charm. Actually, remember that glitch in the shared drive last week?
How could I forget? Lost half a morning recovering files.
Quantum computing might prevent those quantum leaps and errors. Pun intended.
Ah, nice one. Your subtle humor shines. Makes these coffee breaks worthwhile.
Glad to hear. Keeps the morale up amid the hustle. So, any weekend plans to unwind from this week's madness?
Thinking of hitting the gym, clear my head. You?
Probably a quiet read or hike. Recharge for Monday's sprint.
Smart. Balance is key. Oh, one more on the shutdown markets are jittery. Stocks dipping on uncertainty.
Saw that. Volatility up, investors hedging bets. Hope it resolves soon.
Me too. Wouldn't want it spilling into our bonuses. Call it a day on worrying, though.
Agreed. Focus on what we control, like nailing those deliverables.
Preach. All right, my mug's empty. Time to dive in.
Same. Let's touch base later if needed.
Will do. Have a killer day.
You too. Catch you tomorrow.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.